Today at Doug's Home Arcade, showcasing my Atari Black Widow video game. This is actually a really rare vector game. I had actually never seen it. I think I saw it in a magazine as a kid, and that was about it. Didn't know nothing about it, and I picked this one up in, I think it was around 2001, and I had no intention of actually really buying it. I wasn't looking for one, but it was a deal that I couldn't refuse, so I went ahead and purchased it. Now, when I got this one, it didn't work, and it was just the monitor actually that wasn't working on it. So once I got the monitor fixed, it's been flawless ever since. And the only other change that I did was this cabinet had some water damage, so all the T-molding was off when I got it, so I put new T-molding on it. But the cabinet does have a little bit of water damage, basically where the T-molding goes through. It's kind of, they use the particle board on this, so it's kind of sponged out, but it cleaned up pretty good. Control panel overlay is, I haven't changed it. I do have a new one, but I'm actually liking the original ones better than the reproduction, so I don't know if I'm ever going to do that. And I did eventually find a better marquee that was in a little bit better shape. The other one I had some flaking on it. This one's not perfect, but it's a lot better. This particular machine, basically the story is that this is in a GRAVITAR cabinet, and a lot of GRAVITARs were converted to Black Widow. So a lot of Black Widows were conversion kits. They did have some leftover GRAVITAR cabinets at the factory that they decided to make a dedicated Black Widow. Now, the GRAVITAR cabinets that Atari had already had the GRAVITAR artwork on it. So the cabinets that left the factory were basically, what they did is they put a Black Widow decal over the GRAVITAR artwork. This is one of those dedicated machines, and actually I got a little bit of peeling of the artwork, and actually right underneath it is the original GRAVITAR artwork. So that was nice that this one wasn't an actual dedicated machine. So basically GRAVITAR was kind of a floppy game, and I did have a GRAVITAR at one point, no longer have it, and this was supposed to be a better replacement, but it didn't seem to fare much better. They're pretty rare game to find, and that's actually, once I got this game and learned that it was actually like a Robotron game, I fell in love with this game, and it's just so awesome. It's like a little bit easier version of Robotron in a vector game. It's extremely fun. It was a big surprise. It was a big shock on how fun this game is. So this is definitely going to be a keeper. Alright, I'm going to go and pause for a moment, and we'll get a game started so you can see it in action. You could actually start off at different levels if you want. So you can go up to level as far as 13 on it, so we'll just start with level 1. That's in the green, you can go through in any direction. Later on it's going to turn red, and if it goes red you can only go through one direction of it, not the other. So like here, I can't go through it, but I can go through it the other way. So basically it kind of blocks you in is what it does.